Hey Gav, it's Tom here from Coast and Fitness up on the Gold Coast. Just wondering, how do I train AI to understand my tone of voice for when I am creating social content?
Great question, Tom. Let me run you through a couple of little tricks that you can use on ChatGPT to help really create that personalized feeling and the personalized messaging that you're seeking. So what we can do is if you head over to ChatGPT, I've just got a temporary chat open here at the moment, so that has no memory and no context. But if we put in something in there like to create your Facebook posts for an event that you've got coming up on Thursday night, for example, what you'll typically find is that you just get a generic response, a bit of a generic basic Facebook post, if you will. It's good, it's okay, but it's not you and it's not your personality. So we can see here it's got a few blanks, fill in the blanks and that kind of thing, which I would expect from a temporary chat. Obviously, yours might give you a bit more information, but instead what we can do is if you click on your profile icon down here, you go to personalization. In your settings here, just turn this on. So yours will probably be off by default. Just turn it on. And then you've got a few options here. So, yeah, there's a personality style. There's the default one, which is what most people have got theirs on by. Or you can change it to be cynic. I have mine as a robot because it's more efficient and straight to the point. I like that. But yeah, you can have more in-depth style, a nerd style even, that really expands and explains things in detail. So few different options there, but then custom instructions is a really great one. So you can put in here things like using Australian English, which is great for us. So you can copy and paste and make it a bit easier rather than needing to go back through and fix all the Z's in the script that comes back. One that I like is to get rid of the EM dashes, which everybody finds annoying. You can add a few other things in here as well. I try and keep mine fairly open, but at the same time, I like it to keep it short and straight to the point. There's a couple of pre-built options here as well where you can just put in, say, if you wanted it to speak more Gen Z like, you can just click the button and it'll give you an option. So play around with a few different things there and find what works. But the important one is down here. So having your occupation and then more info about you. So for example, on mine, I have the AI keynote speaker and a business innovation coach and a few other things in there that I like the content to be short, straight to the point, conversational, that kind of stuff. So again, play around, see what works. But this is where you really want to put in all of that detail and information about you and your business and what you do. Another thing you can check is in manage. If you click here for your memory management, if you click on that, this is all your memory from all your previous chats. So if there's anything that you've asked that's a bit random that has gone in there, you just want to delete that out so that it's not using that as context either. That's pretty much it for there. There's a couple other little settings that you can play around with, but they're the main ones that will really make a difference. So if we start a new chat here and ask the exact same question, what we should find is that it'll give a response really targeted around me and my preferences and what I talk about and those kind of things. So it'll go through and look up all of his stuff, come up with its post for me, and it'll enter in all the details. So we can see here, it's a practical AI tactics. So it knows right away that I'm talking about AI and those kind of things. So yeah, this is the more that you put in there, the more this will sort of start to get better. So you can fill up those context windows and that kind of stuff. A nice, simple, easy way to personalize ChatGPT a little bit to make it more your own.